Good morning, Oakton. I'm Cooper.
And I'm Sophie.
And you're watching Oakton on Air.
Congrats to both our boys and girls swim team on becoming district champions.
Tonight, our hockey team plays the Woodgrove Loudon Valley team at 7.
Come on out to support your Cougars.
Tonight, boys basketball plays at Centerville.
Good luck, Cougars.
Last night, our wrestling team competed in Northern Regional Finals.
Great job, guys. On Tuesday, boys basketball played our rivals, Madison, away.
Good job this week, Oakton. Spring trials are coming up soon, starting President's Day weekend.
Let's talk with Ella and dive into the difference between high school and travel sports.
Who am I here with today?
Alex.
And what travel sport do you play, Alex?
Play baseball.
How do you think you've benefited from playing travel baseball?
Play more high-level competition on the East Coast.
And what's the craziest story you have from travel baseball?
Well, throughout the game, my coach and the other coach were exchanging words. Then after the game, when we were shaking their hands, a little scuffle came about.
Thank you. Who am I here with today?
Sam.
And what sport do you play, Sam?
Soccer.
How do you think you've benefited from playing travel soccer?
Travel soccer has taught me a lot of resilience and has made me a very hard worker, especially in school.
Okay. How do you manage high-level competition with such a large workload?
I like to try to get most of my work done in advisory so that when I get home I can just focus on soccer and rest.
That's a good plan. Thank you, Sam.
Yes.
Who am I here with today and what sport do you coach?
I'm Coach Janice and I coach the baseball team.
Out of all of your athletes, how many do you think play travel baseball?
I'd say probably about 100% of our kids that play baseball here at Oakton play travel baseball, whether it's the spring or fall or a combination of both.
What impact would you say that travel sports has on your team's game and play?
So with baseball, we're lucky because the travel baseball season typically does not coincide with the high school baseball season. That said, I do know, talking with other coaches, basketball, actually soccer is a big one, some other sports, there is a lot of overlap, and I think that makes it difficult. But for us, we're very lucky that it's separate. They roll right in from high school baseball season into the summer and most guys play travel baseball in the summer.
And what effect would you say that travel has on the varsity's team dynamics?
So, I think it's usually more in good fun. Sometimes the guys will give each other a hard time about, games they played against each other in tournaments or things like that. And, just get some kind of, good ribbing, nothing too serious.
Class registration for next year recently started. Let's take a look at the new elective for the upcoming year taught by Mrs. Taggart called Her Story.
Hi, I'm Riley and I'm with
Mrs. Taggart.
And what classes do you teach this?
This year I'm teaching AP Language and English 12 Honors.
And what elective are you hoping to teach next?
Her Story, which is women's literature.
And what's the class about?
It'll be the first time the class will have been taught, so it's mainly, the idea is to focus on women's stories. It's called Her Story because we learn history for all time, I guess, but and a lot of the literature and English classes is often focused on or written by men, and although that has been changing over the past few years, it's not enough. There aren't enough women's stories out there.
What authors will you specifically be covering?
There's going to be a lot of choice, so it's centered around different themes: how gendered narratives have shaped history, surviving and thriving, and women's literature as a form of change, a harbinger of change. And so I have different pieces by authors like Louise Erdrich or Sylvia Plath, and many different authors that we will read together in class, poems and essays, and then students will choose their own books around those different themes to read throughout the year.
What do you hope this class will bring to the Oakton community?
I'd like to promote female voices, women's stories and girls' stories, and try to get more light shown on that.
Thank you so much. If you're interested in learning more about women's literature, you can sign up for the class next year as an English elective, and any grade is welcome.
Next, let's take a look at one of our student-led organizations, It's Art.
Hi, I'm Ellie from Oakton on Air, and let's go interview Ella Kim from It's Art. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ella Kim. I'm a sophomore here at Oakton High School. I'm a pianist, and I'm also the co-founder of It's Art for You.
And what does It's Art do?
Yeah, so It's Art for You is a student-led nonprofit organization, and every week we go to Title I schools in the community, specifically Dogwood Elementary School, and we offer free music and art lessons to the students there.
So how did It's Art get started?
So I had the opportunity to be on NPR's From the Top in 2019 and 2020, and there we went into the community and we were able to, interact with young children there through music, and we performed for them, gave mini master classes. So during COVID, that's kind of what sparked the idea for my sister and I to start something where we wanted to, use our gifts and talents to serve younger children.
Could you also talk a bit about how students here at Oakton can get involved?
Sure. So It's Art for You. We're looking for any musicians, pianists, string instruments, and also artists as well. So if you're a musician or artist, you're more than welcome to join. We also have different positions such as social media and also like website manager. So even if you're not a musician, there's many positions for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
This has been Cooper.
And Sophie.
We'll see you next week, Cougars.